Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a
Yes.
episode of
Mad Cat. Angry Cat episode. You're gonna get your leg ripped open or something. We've got a harness on Maggie and she's not happy about it. Hear her serenading you?
there. Is that a little more comfortable?
It's hard to adjust.
Yes, it is.
Which is not good when you've got an angry cat in your lap.
And then she has a.
She says it's pink, damn you.
There you go.
She's already succeeded in taking one collar off and losing it. We don't know where it's at, probably under the bed.
And John is like, what is going on with you,
He's
Mama?
just looking at her like, what's wrong with you?
He's had on that harness for a long time.
And he didn't fight in the least bit to put it on.
You know, and look.
Fox is pretty happy with her. But
she has sparklies on hers. Okay? It's also pink, but we need to work on the neck.
Yeah.
So, all three of them, right, Lucky?
She's cooperating with it.
Now,
She's not fighting.
no, Sox is fine with it.
It's just loose on her.
Would you like to see how much 5 pounds of turmeric is? I didn't realize it was going to be quite. Because some spices are, they don't all weigh exactly the same. I mean, the volume can be different.
With 5 pounds.
Yeah. I don't think we need to buy my wife any more turmeric, or me any turmeric, for quite a long time.
We're going to have turmeric in everything, aren't we?
Yep.
Turmeric for dinner, breakfast, lunch, supper, snacks.
Okay.
Uh-oh, run.
This
run.
came in.
You got a hat to help.
This is sort of just an update video since I am not putting everything together tonight. You can forget about that. It's a tactical tomahawk. It's actually got a nice little blade on it. I'm surprised. It looks like though there's some sort of plastic. You can see little bubbles and nicks. So I don't know.
Is it like a thing, like a covering?
Yeah.
Plastic film?
So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. Because as I've said in another video, a lot of knives today, when you buy them,
have like a coating on them?
Yeah, and either they're dull and they're going to be dull forever.
Oh, God.
You can't sharpen them, or they're sharp, but once they go dull, you can't sharpen them again.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, a lot of knives are like that today. Don't ask me why they do that, because I think it's ridiculous.
It just screws up the knife.
Yeah, because, well, maybe they do it.
You can't even use it.
Yeah, maybe they do it so you buy a new knife every couple of months.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I have a...
Crap on you people.
I have a Swiss Army knife that I call my tool. My wife and I call my tool. If you can find it. Yeah, if I can find it. But this has a little pouch to help protect you, so it doesn't, this doesn't cut you, that doesn't puncture you. Okay. Now, we have stuff. Let me say something about prepping. You can go to the dollar store, people. You can find decent stuff at the dollar store. We found soap dishes at Walmart for less than $1.
Yeah, and you couldn't find them anywhere else, just the soap dish. You had to buy everything else.
Yeah.
Like a whole set.
Yeah, like at Target, it was a bag of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was almost $3, I think.
Well, I guess they think they're doing everybody a favor by doing it that way.
And we didn't need all that.
Travel, I guess.
Yeah, we didn't need all that stuff. And I can do this without falling down.
Not tipping over.
I've only flipped through this so far. I have glasses so I can read again.
Yay!
I've only flipped through this, but I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy has some really neat ideas in here. One of his ideas was taking your sleeping bag mat, rolling it up like if you have to cross a waterway, and using it as a flotation device. I'm like, hey, I like that idea. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't realize it was,
Just as long as it's not so wet that you can't sleep on it
you know.
by the time you want to go to bed.
And I like this. There was another idea that I guess you can't see that. Pepper spray, and attach the pepper spray. Well, I don't have a shirt on, but
Sexy.
right here on your gear, so you can just grab it. You know, it's there. I wouldn't use it there because it's so close to your face that, you know, if the wind blows it back into your face, plus
Hey, you don't need pepper spray in the face.
yeah,
Be like,
I'm not even sure I would keep it right there. I keep it handy because, you know, for us, we would have that kind of thing mainly for bear. Of course, it's a nice non-lethal deterrent to humans as well.
And skunks.
And skunks, you know.
I'm sure we have a skunk up here.
Yeah. Well, we used to have a neighborhood skunk. I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, it's winter. He's probably freezing to death.
Yeah.
Cussing.
You know,
Like, ah.
you know, he has guns in here. The only thing, I mean, guns ain't cheap, man.
They aren't. Well, like we went to that place today. It's like, God
Yeah.
dang.
What's the name of that place?
Oh, American terrain, American terrain and something. It's something ATM, like
They sell ATVs, motorcycles.
Harleys, big.
Oh, they had an Indian in there.
Oh,
I was like, oh, I love Indian motorcycles. It's a new one. It's not, you know, one of the historic ones, but it's still an Indian brand motorcycle. But
well, I don't know shit about motorcycles.
neither do I. I mean, I
need
like
one
them.
without a manual transmission with an automatic transmission. But hey, don't call me.
Yeah, because
Don't fuss at me. I ain't gonna try to be shifting all the damn time.
and I looked at pistols to see if they had one that would fit our budget to get my wife a 9. But nah,
What was that stubby one? What size was that?
Oh, they had 2. Oh gosh, what do you call those?
Look like Derringers.
Yeah, 2 Derringer type pistols.
Peloton.
I forget what was the caliber.
I don't forget
Was it 22?
I don't remember what the brand was, but no, I think it was a bigger brand.
Bigger caliber, 45
caliber.
maybe.
Like 45.
It.
But the grip was about like 2 inches long, maybe 3.
Yeah. And it had I believe the top chamber was for the bullet.
Oh, the one was 2 bullets and the other one was 1 bullet.
Well, one was for like a 45, and then the lower one was for a 410.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, that's.
Wasn't it like $400 or something?
Yeah. Yeah. The.
But that would give you a hell of a lot of. Would they shoot simultaneously?
No, you have to shoot them separately.
Like, God damn,
Yeah, that would take out something.
That'd take down somebody.
Yeah.
Real fast.
They had Thompsons. You know, one was already sold, but it was still up there, so you could look at it. It said, "I am sold, but feel free to look and touch me." You know,
what was a gun?
Yeah, it was a Thompson, like the old Thompson submachine guns.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, and they had 2 of them. One was still for sale. Of course, I seriously doubt they're actual machine guns. They're probably semi-auto, not auto.
Yeah.
I don't.
Still.
Yeah, I mean,
they can click it off pretty damn fast.
Yeah, and I don't know. I believe the Thompson used a 45 bullet, but they weren't. I mean, they weren't the most expensive place, but they still were kind of out of our range. I mean, if we had a windfall, maybe. But I don't think I even saw a 9mm. They had 380s and 45s and 22s. But I didn't notice any 9mm. And that's what I want to get my wife, because it's... And I also don't want to get her a High Point. I personally like the High Point. I like the feel of it. I like the bulk of it. But
They're very big in diameter.
Yeah. We want, for my wife, we want something that's comfortable for her.
A little bit slimmer on the hand.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
it's, you know.
And I'm also thinking a 9mm isn't going to have the.
What was the Ruger one?
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't
There
look.
was a Ruger in there.
That should have been a 9.
It may have been. I don't know. I didn't really.
Mm.
I was looking more at the
Motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a rail system for the AR. I didn't see the price
Go
though.
play the Powerball so we can win that 284
Yeah,
million.
we need to play that.
I'll buy Tom a big trike and have him ship it to him, and he could die of shock.
Yeah.
He could just go on his trike around town instead of in his truck.
Yeah. This guy has a.
And he could custom paint it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he could do that himself.
Yeah, he's got a buddy who owns a shop. If he buys the paint, he'll let him work in there.
No, hold on.
There's a receipt. This guy, for most of his supplies,
What are you doing?
spent $303.80, and we already have most of ours. So, and I have a feeling we haven't spent that much because we buy things on sale or get them used or at the dollar store, or yeah, we could actually get a used wood stove up here for less than $100, but then we'd probably have to refurbish it.
It can probably be rusted to pieces.
That's true.
Where from the antique store? Those I don't even know if they could be salvaged.
Yeah, well, they may sell them for looks. I mean, to
Yeah, I know the ones
decorate.
at the antique store.
Yeah,
I don't think they're. I think they just sit there,
yeah.
Now, if we give them to sell the ones that are inside the store with actual fires burning in them.
Mm-hmm. Now, I like this bug out ATV. That's a good idea. Also, a bug out bicycle. Some things I would change on the bug out bike. I'd put front and rear painters, and add a wagon to it. That way you can, because we could probably, I don't know, maybe we need training wheels.
Oh, hush. We're going to be huffing and puffing up here.
Yeah, mountains and hills up here, and lots of twists and turns.
And we do mean mountains, not
Yeah.
not just large hills.
Yeah, and you don't really have any straightaways, so you're constantly having to. The thing is, you don't want to be on the roads if you're bugging out, because that's where they're going to be looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Trails, roads, even animal trails, they'll look for you there. And Lucky, guess what we did for you? We made an appointment for you to get a haircut next month. Oh.
So now you're in trouble.
Yeah, now we're in trouble. But also, these 2 books are the only other books that deal with what we're talking about here. This one book's pretty thick. I haven't looked through them. Well, I looked through this one because my wife borrowed it from the library for me once. I was like, "Oh, I like that book." So.
How much was that one?
$18.95.
Quite a bit, huh?
Yeah. And this one, I haven't even looked at this, so you get to watch me look at it for the first time. I'm just flipping through, so. Yeah, I mean, this is something I'm going to have to actually pay attention to. We got a couple of other books on this kind of thing. They're a lot thinner, and you can.
What is that about?
Bugging out, like if you have to bug out, and how to deal with, how to engage with the enemy, and
shoot them.
Yeah. So, and, I mean, as far as guns, I have 3 on a very long-term list, but practically speaking, 2. One would be a 9mm for my wife, and the other would be a 12-gauge shotgun. 12-gauge shotgun shouldn't be too much. I would prefer one with a pistol grip, although you don't need that. That way, we both have a semi-auto rifle. We would both have a pistol, and one of us could take the most, and then the other could take the shotgun. we could switch off on those as well. Yeah, one of us could spot for the other when using the Mosin for distance, although try to get distance up here. It's thick forest, and I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can find some places. I can find some places.
I swear there's somebody around here shooting every day, because you always hear that crack.
Oh.
You hear it.
So,
Crack of a rifle. Once you hear a crack of a rifle, you know what a crack of a rifle is.
yeah. So, like I said, I haven't done anything to, I mean, last night I went and started redoing my bug out bag, not my wife's. I have to work on my wife's. But, the stuff that came in today, I haven't done anything with it.
Well, we just got home.
Yeah, we just got home. This little thing, it's a little tin, and it is metal, it's not plastic. It's perfect for something. And one thing I got tonight when we were at the dollar store, and our dollar store is actually a dollar store.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, it's actually $1. Everything's actually $1.
It's not $1 plus tax.
Right. So, yeah, we don't have a general sales tax up here. But, some dollar stores call themselves a dollar store, but they sell things for $5, $6. They're like an old 5 and dime. That says something about my age. But, anyway, they had a bag, because I saw in...
Like Dollar General.
That's what they do?
Yeah. There was $1 Tree in Springfield that was strictly dollar stuff, and there was one that had like $3, $5 larger, a little more expensive things.
Here it is. This little book right here, what I saw in here was a good idea. I don't know if I can flip through and find it real fast, but you get little the little snack baggies. And because I got a box like 50 of them for $1.
Yeah.
And
What'd you do with them?
I don't know where they are at right now.
I know where they are.
Oh.
I said, what
Here.
do you do with them?
Oh, here you go, people. I know you can't really see that. What you do is you put seasonings in those little bags.
Oh.
And then, another tip that I got from here, and remember, liquids weigh a lot. They weigh a lot.
Yeah.
I used a backpack. Liquids weigh a lot. I can't not emphasize that enough.
They are heavy.
Yeah, I used to keep 2.
Usually because they require a can or something to keep them in.
Well, I kept 2 Nalgene bottles on my hips, 1 on each hip, and then I would have like 3 to 5 in my pack. And that's a lot of weight. And these were 1 liter bottles. Now, what this is suggesting, first of all, like the little baggies that we bought tonight, you put seasonings in there, spices, whatever. You can put seasoning mixes, and you make your own. It's cheaper. You don't have to go spend $10 for a seasoning mix that you can put together for 50 cents.
Like Mrs. Dash, I don't think there's
Any point in that?
taste to it.
Yeah. Get some Nalgene bottles, and you can put oil in them. Yes, oil. And the book suggests once you put the oil in it, take the bottle and put it in a bag. That's extra protection in case it leaks.
Yeah, you don't want that leaking all over you.
No.
That would be messy.
So, I figure 2 good Nalgene bottles, not big ones, not 1 liter size, like half liter or whatever.
What are Nalgene bottles?
They're round plastic, like water bottles.
Like the military uses, kind of?
No, not like that. I'll show you.
I know.
Because Nalgene bottles, they know people are going to buy them, so they don't sell them cheap. At least they used to not. But now maybe.
In other words, they rip you off.
Yeah. But you don't have to buy the Nalgene brand. There are other brands and like Target.
Like those blue bottles that we've got.
Yeah. Target and Walmart, you can get stuff cheaper there. Don't go to a backpacking or outdoor store.
Or Dick's or.
Yeah, Dick's is, gosh.
Dick's is a bunch of dicks.
Yeah. The only reason we went there was because
Well, that guy, we keep forgetting to do that survey.
Oh.
That we bought the gun from.
Yeah.
Door. It's over there on your desk somewhere.
Yeah.
The cat may have ate it by now or something.
Yeah. But you put oil in an Nalgene bottle, and there you go. You got some oil to cook with, which is really nice to have. I mean, I used to backpack, and I never did that. I never heard of doing it. No one I knew ever said anything about it. And like, I have a cousin. She used to backpack a whole lot more than me.
Nobody ever thought of it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well,
Ooh.
and you know, a lot of the expensive, like the bake packer, it's for using your backpacking oven or your backpacking stove and your kit to bake in.
Oh.
You don't have to go out and buy a bake packer or anything
Which is not
like
easy
that.
to do.
Well,
Probably slow.
yeah, I would think.
Take a long time, I think.
The thing is, we don't have a backpacking stove. We have something that we made. And I will, once I get to actually making the video that I will eventually make of I'm not going to show you both of our bags. There's no point in that. Not everybody needs to know everything we have. But I'll show you mine, and even then, I'm probably not going to show you every single thing. But we don't have a stove for my wife yet. So, you know, but again, you can buy stuff at the dollar store, people. And we got these right here on sale at Walmart. They're tips, broadheads for the arrows. But I need a...
Were they on clearance?
Yeah.
The clearance rack?
Yeah.
You
No.
know, just go through spells like that. They put stuff on clearance. You don't know why they put it on clearance, but it's just on clearance.
Yeah. But, there are only 3 of them in here, but...
Still.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a start. I need to get a box to put them in that's designed to hold things like that, because we don't want the dogs or the cats getting into that. That would be very, very bad.
Slicing your nose open on it or something.
Yeah. So.
Have a wounded animal.
Yeah. And we're not up to doing surgery on on an animal or ourselves unless we have to. And another thing I need to get some more of this right here. Now that we have the tarp. Yeah, we don't have any morphine.
Try doing surgery on a cat that's awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna need surgery yourself.
Yeah.
Put your pieces back together.
No.
Maggie's kind of mad at us right now.
Yeah, I don't even know where she went.
She's not over here.
Mm.
We put a harness on her.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, I showed everybody.
Cussing us.
Oh, here she is.
She's cursing us.
Yeah, she's pissed off. The other 2 are like,
It'll take us 2 or 3 days to get the thing fitted on her.
And let me show you this box. I know the floor looks messy, but that's because we got stuff.
We just got stuff
Got stuff in. That box right there. Hey, Lucky.
They could have used that.
Half the size.
About half the size.
Most of it was, half of it was this stuff.
Kind of silly.
Yeah, half of it. You know, that's costing them extra because I found out today.
Well, the one bag sprung a leak, though.
Oh, yeah. That bag of
Capsules.
gelatin capsules, 1,000 of them.
No.
Yeah, so a 5-pound bag of this and 1,000, that should last a while.
Turmeric.
Let me also show you real fast if I can. Here it is, on the floor. This is our tarp. Yes, the stuff sack is camouflaged, but so is the tarp. I'm not going to pull it all the way out. I don't know.
A little dark for here, but...
Yeah. But that's our tarp, so that's our shelter. I have this thing about shelters, if bugging out, that you don't want to be totally enclosed, because if you hear something, you don't want to make it obvious that you're there and that you hear them. You have to unzip the shelter, which means they hear you, they might see you. So if you're in just a tarp is over you, you just kind of move your head over to the side, or to the other side, or like that, or like that, and there's less movement. So if they haven't seen you yet, you see them first. I know it's not going to provide the same comfort level of a tent, but you're surviving out there. You're not out there you're not backpacking for fun. So, well, we have pretty much all the stuff we need now. I guess still the two biggest things would be, first, there's Maggie over there. She's
Still mad at us.
yeah.
First,
First,
will be all night.
yeah, it feels funny to her. She's
Uncomfortable.
she's having to get used to it, and it's pink. She probably is like, I don't know.
You bitch!
No.
You bought me pink. How dare you?
Is a 9mm pistol for my wife, and then eventually a 12 gauge. Which 12 gauge might actually be a little cheaper than a pistol, but if we have to breach something, where did I put it? There it is. This end hit a lock, like a deadbolt. I'd probably bust it out.
If that doesn't work, we've always got other alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
And that baby will take care of it.
Yeah.
It'll be gone.
So, I actually want to recommend this book, because even though I've only flipped through it, I think if you can flip through it and actually learn something, that's pretty good. So, and he's talking about how you can do it on the cheap. That's, I mean, he did almost his entire bag for just over $300, and we already have most of our stuff. I'm just not happy with the way the sleeping bag is going on the pack.
Just not fitting right.
Well, because it's up on top.
Yeah.
And you want to reduce your profile, not increase your profile.
Well,
so, but I don't know.
Sometimes you don't have much of a choice.
That's true.
We better put those meals in the freezer or cook them one of the
Oh,
times.
okay. So, oh gosh, almost a 30-minute long video. It's just an update video, just so whatever. Because anyway.